Okay, I hope you are ready for our next video and we talk about beliefs and how our beliefs has to do anything with trading. So this is what we're going to do today, okay? Talk about belief. Because first of all, you need to believe that this will work out. First of all, you need to believe in probabilities and you need to believe in yourself and your psychologically, right? Because without believing in yourself and that you can make it happen and be disciplined enough to make it happen, you won't make it. Okay? So let's talk about beliefs. Yeah, um, it has a lot to do with energy and energy shifting, right? Beliefs is one of the few things that determine your identity. Other things are behavior, um, beliefs, behavior, how you dress, how you act, of course, and how you speak, and your overall energy shifting, right? There are a lot of different type of things that determine your identity, but belief is one of them. Okay, so let's talk about it. You can't kill a belief, you can only draw energy out of it or charge energy to it. Yes, a belief runs through energy, right? Let's say you are an 8-year-old, 5-year-old kid. Okay, you're a 5-year-old kid and it's about Christmas time and you still believe in Santa Claus. Okay, and for an example, you believe in it. Why? Because your parents told you, oh yeah, there's a guy with a beard and he's a little fat and he has like red clothing on and he gives you the presents, right? As a 5-year-old, oh yeah, my parents told me that, I believe that. Okay? They charge energy to it, which you come to later. But that's like the example, okay? Energy shifts your beliefs. You got the energy that Santa Claus exists, so you believe Santa Claus exists, okay? And you can't kill that belief, okay? You can only draw energy out of it or charge it with energy to it. Which means, let's say you it's night and you saw your dad, but you don't know it's your dad, putting all the presents under the Christmas tree, and you see it as a little kid, and he's like dressed as Santa Claus. So it charges your belief up even more, right? Because you have to prove. You have to prove, and then you see the presents the next day as a kid, and you, oh my God, thanks Santa Claus. You believe, okay? It got charged. But the older you get, people are saying, yeah, Santa Claus doesn't exist. Did you ever see Santa Claus? Like the real Santa Claus? Did you ever see a guy flying over the sky with reindeers? And this is what doesn't kill the belief, but it charges energy out of it, okay? Because all the time you'll be telling he exists, and now he doesn't exist, and you'll be, oh yeah, I actually never saw him. I never saw a fat guy fly over the sky. So this charges energy out of your belief, okay? Making that clear. You can't kill energy. Energy flows in everything. And you can't kill a belief. You can only charge it or you draw energy out of it. Okay? It can be drawn out or charged. 2. A belief runs through energy. Positive or negative? Yes, it can be a positive feeling or a negative feeling, right? A belief. Um, and you are the one that determines if it's a positive or negative. If you feel like shit, okay, if you wake up late, if you feel tired, if you wake up and be like, no, okay, I can lay down. I had this scenario today, okay? I woke up and I was like pretty sleepy to be honest, and I didn't want to get up, but I did get up in the end instantly, right? I didn't wait another hour, and set my alarm like an hour later, because I would feel like shit. I wouldn't feel disciplined, okay? And this would be a negative energy shift, right? So I believe in negative things, because energy determines your beliefs and it determines your whole identity. And if you act like negative energy behavior type of thing, you will have negative beliefs. Um, yeah, and if you wake up early, if you're disciplined, if you have a routine, if you do the work that is necessary for your success in trading, if you backtest your strategies, if you feel confident, okay, and if you are confident in trading and your strategy, this is energy, right? So you believe that you can make it, okay? You will have to believe that you are a profitable trader when you have all the stats in front of you, because you had the work to do that, and to determine an edge, you will believe in your success as a trader. Easy like that. Let's move on. The power in a belief is unmatchable. Even in history, people would rather die than be violated in their beliefs. Yeah. The belief is in human nature one of the strongest thing that can shape a man or a woman. We don't gender here. Um, or outgender, I would say. But that is a true fact. Why? Because who are we as a human being when we don't have any type of belief? We're just nothing, I guess. Without beliefs, you are nothing, okay? You're just a sad soul with nothing going for it. And it's like a whole piece of missing your identity, like I talked about, right? Belief is a big part of your identity. So people need beliefs. And back in history, people would rather die in a war. If everybody told him, yeah, okay, this is too much, you can't overtake that, you can't conquer that. They fucking did it. Anyway, they didn't believe in it. They know they would probably die, but they believed they can do it. Or they believed in a great future, right? So they died for it. Or let's say, um, like witches, okay? Back in the day, witches got killed because they believed in witches. They would kill, not only die, they would kill for their belief, okay? So I think you understand how powerful a belief can be, okay? And let's not only put it in negative ways that you will kill for them. Imagine what can you do when you believe in something? What are you able to do when you would kill for your belief? Imagine all the good things that you can do. Imagine all the discipline you can have. Imagine all the success you can have when you have the right beliefs, okay? This is really important. Have the right beliefs and use it as a type of fuel, okay? To push yourself. Number 4. A belief runs through energy. Energy can neither be destroyed or created, only can be transformed. Back to the Santa Claus theory, right? It's like you can always imagine there's a belief, okay? Let's say I believe in, what do I believe in? I don't know. I believe that this phone can't be destroyed, okay? This phone can't be destroyed. I believe in it, okay? Because it fell down a couple of times and it's still working, you know? I believe in that. And I have put energy into it, right? Because I let it drop and I picked it back up and it still worked. I can do everything on it. So there's a belief, okay? I believe this phone can't be destroyed. But let's say I throw this phone out of a building. It's probably getting destroyed, to be honest. And this is the energy shift that when the moment hits, when I see it's getting destroyed because I threw it off a building, this is where the energy shifts from I believe it can't be destroyed to the bipolar opposite. It can be destroyed, okay? Because I have literally the proof of it. So the proof is also a source of energy. The proof is for the human mind probably, not probably, it is the most significant energy shift, right? Because you can see it with your eyes, you can process it with your brain, and yeah, so this phone is destroyed now. And now I believe that this phone can be destroyed. This is how energy shifts, okay? But the belief still stands. The belief overall still stands. Let's say, oh, the phone started working again. Oh, okay, never mind. Back to believing that this phone can't be destroyed. You see how energy shifts forward and back? This, you can do this with literally anything. You can do this, like the phone is such a meaningless thing, right? But let's say you believe in yourself. This is way more complex because you can determine it by every single action, right? If you believe in yourself and your success, there's nothing stopping you, okay? But when you fuck up, you did something you should have, right? You didn't do the work necessary today, so you're losing belief in yourself because you know what you need to do, okay? And you know what it needs to take you to be that successful person in any type of scenario. It doesn't even have to do anything with trading, but just overall in your life, right? And when you start not doing these things that you need to do, this is energy that shifts towards to the belief, to the negative side, right? To the negative belief that you can't do that. Okay, here's the thing, you can do this. Here's the thing, you can't do this. You're in the middle right now. You're really disciplined. You do everything that's necessary. You move to the this hand, right? This is the hand that you can do anything. So you move further this way, okay? You're pulling way more to this side with your head, right? With your person itself, you pull way more to the side. But then you start fucking things up again. You are not disciplined. You are not doing what it takes. You put yourself in negative scenarios. You're in a negative life. You surround yourself with people that don't fuck with you, that say, yeah, this is a scam. You won't make it. This is unrealistic. You're delusional. You put yourself, wrong direction. Which direction was it? This was the good, this was the bad. I'm so lost. So you put yourself to the bad direction, okay? You put yourself back here. And this is how your beliefs can shift, right? And this is important to know because you can't kill the belief. You can't kill that belief that you are not. It's just unimaginable for me right now. And it should also be for you that there's no option, right? It's either you are going to be successful or you have doubt of being successful. You are not being successful. There's no like, it can't be, right? The belief runs through you and you can't kill it because it always be either the one or the other. And you are the person that can shape your energy into any direction you want to. It just depends on how you act. So yeah, with that being said, let's go to 5, to the next one. Our state of mind is the absolute truth. You can maybe, in your conscious mind, always tell you that you can do it, you are successful, but without the proof and without the energy and without the belief that you actually can do it, in your state of mind, you will know the truth, and the truth would be that you can't do it. But if you do it over and over again, and if you start shifting all on a consistent base, right? If you start shifting your energy towards the good beliefs consistently, your state of mind will also think it's the absolute truth, right? Because you've been consistent, you prove yourself. You prove yourself and you shift so much energy to the left side, right? To the good side, where for your unconscious mind and from your state of mind, that's the only option, right? But if you're not actually believe it on a deep level, right? And I talked about the whole time, how can you shift beliefs? And if you don't believe it on a good enough level, your state of mind will always know the truth. It will always know your identity, okay? Because you can't trick your state of mind. You can't trick it, but it's not really a trick. You have to literally become that person. So it's not really a trick, right? You can shift it and determine yourself who you are. But if you don't act like it, you can't just trick it, okay? Maybe for a moment, but that's it. The next moment you're the same person over again, right? With the same beliefs and the same energy. And everything is energy, right? So you can start by waking up, making your bed, doing a little task, having a routine, or like in trading, do what's necessary, backtest it, forward test it, live test it, whatever it's necessary for you, being comfortable in your edge. And then you start seeing those P&Ls, right, over amount of time. And you see, oh, you're profitable, you're consistent. This is the real me now. Why? Because you did it on consistent basis. You did that, what I just described, all these little tasks and everything on a consistent enough base where you are that person right now. And at the end, you have the proof, right? What I was saying about the proof. It's the most convincing energy shift. Because you can see it with your eyes, because you can feel it, because your brain can process it instantly. If you see a green number on your P&L over an amount of time, you know you're profitable, okay? So you can trick your state of mind, but you can shift your state of mind by being consistent. 6. Kind of like 5. What we feel is always the truth, but the beliefs that trigger our state of mind or feeling may or not be true, relative to the possibilities that exist in a market at any given moment. Yeah, this is way more described into like the trading state of mind, right? Because let's say the charts, we have a chart in front of us, and we believe that this trade will happen, or anything like that, right? Uh, but there's something inside that triggers our mind to believing that, okay? The feeling is always true to yourself. If you feel something in your conscious mind, in your unconscious mind, and like in your overall state of mind, if you feel something or like something, if you feel sad, this is the absolute truth, okay? This for you, this is the absolute truth. But what triggers it? Let's say you feel sad because you think you got cheated on, okay? The truth is you feel sad, okay? You just feel like shit, okay? You can't argue around that. You know it yourself. You feel like shit. But is it the actual truth that you got cheated? Do you know that, or only do you think that you got cheated? You don't know it yet, okay? Your wife was like, your girlfriend was like out with friends or something, and you just had the feeling. The feeling will make you sad, but is the feeling true? Because the feeling is the thing that triggers yourself to feeling like that. Does it make sense? I think it makes sense. I hope you can follow me on that. Um, so you feel like shit, this is true, but did she actually cheat on you to make you feel like that? You don't know if it's true or not. This feeling may or not be true. And now take it into market perspective, okay? Shift that into market perspective. You feel scared, okay? I have videos on the last 2 episodes were literally taking losses and the cut out of fear and accepting the risk, okay? These were like the last 3 out of 4 episodes, okay, in this playlist. So make sure you watch them. And you will feel fear in the market because you have this feeling of, okay, this trade may or may not be working out, okay? But is it the reality? Do you know that this trade will work out or this trade won't work out? You know, you don't know. Why don't you know that? Because the market is uncertain. You can't know it. It's impossible to know. You can't predict the market. You can only read the market and act on it, but you can't predict it. And it puts you in a fearful state of mind, but is it valid? Think about that. Moving on to 7. Don't believe that you know what is going to happen. We can only know how the edge looks, sound, and feels like. We can know the possibility, we can know the risk and a specific plan on how to take profits if the trade hit. But that's it. Like I was saying, you don't know anything about the market. The market is uncertain. You can't predict the market. You can only act on it. What you know about your trade is your setup, your risk, and when you take profits, when you put stop loss in or whatever, like when how to shape your trade, I would say. So it's the setup itself, it's the risks you put into the trade, and how you like act on the trade, right? Do you break even after the first TP hit? How many TPs do you have? Is your stop loss like under this gap or under this swing low or whatever it might be? These are the three things you can determine in your trade. These are the things you know, okay? What you don't know is how is the market going to act? Is the trade going to work? Is it going to a win, a lose? Is it going to do a backflip? You don't know anything, okay? That's what I want to say. You have three things that you know, but all the other things you don't know, okay? You don't know that because the market is uncertain and can do anything at any type of moment. You can know it if you know every single trader in the world that is probably going to in a position, or not even probably. You need to know every single person that looks at the charts right now, and you need to know with which amount of money they go into the trade. You need to know which traders are in that trade already, and where the stop losses are, and where the take profits are, and every single hedge fund that's going to buy it, sell it, every bank that's going to. You can't, okay? Yeah. Fine. I think that was enough for this episode. I don't have many more quotes here. These were the quotes to believe. And yeah, the most important things is you can't kill a belief. A belief runs through energy, and you can shift that energy into positive and negative. You determine your energy and your beliefs. You are the only one. Um, you don't know shit about the market. Yeah, these are the most five important things. Yes, you can shift your reality. That's important. That's really important. I also have like a little example for the end, right? To back to the energy and all the beliefs. A big belief in trading is before every trader starts is losing is bad. Losing sucks. Don't need to lose. Losing is bad. Don't ever lose. Winning is way better. These are things you got put as a belief, right? You believe that losing is bad. Why do you believe it? Because everybody told you in your whole life that losing is bad. School teaches you that losing is bad. Your parents teaches you that losing is bad. All your friends teaching you is bad. Losing is bad. Teach you that losing is bad. So you have that strong belief, right? You never heard from somebody before that losing is good. That you have to lose. You probably never even heard it before for somebody in your surrounding. Now you did from me, but you probably never heard it before. Okay? So why would you think that losing is part of trading? This is a belief that you need to shift, okay? You need to shift a lot of beliefs in trading. It's a skill that probably needs the most shifting, right? With the strongest belief. And yeah, that's just how it works, right? In trading, then you learn, okay, that losing is part of the game. You need to lose. If you don't lose, you're just, I don't know, you just lose or you're lopping. Every trader loses. The best traders in the world lose a ton of times. They lost more than like anybody else, okay? So this is where your belief gets shifted. And it's hard, right? It's hard to shift such a strong belief that you have with so much energy leading to the bad side. Oh, this was a bad side. So, yeah. Yeah, that's for the end, I'm sorry, I wanted to end this like 2 minutes ago, but that was a thought that I had in my head and wanted to share with you. And there are certain amount of beliefs that have to be shifted in trading. So yeah, with that being said, shift your beliefs, change your identity, because then you will be a better trader. And I'll probably see you in the next episode. So see you then.